Micron stock was probably the biggest gainer in the Nasdaq yesterday, the 5th of September 2025. It closed with a gain of 5.76%, an intraday high of 131.45 later on in the post market session, where it actually also lost 0.4%. So, yeah, the stock was also trending as positive sentiment built around its growing role in the AI ecosystem and the potential benefits you could see from new export regulations that may restrain or restrict certain competitors like Samsung and SK Hynix. So, in the AI ecosystem, it has seen its business unit that supplies DRAMs or makes DRAMs has seen strong momentum. That business unit's revenue rose 51% year over year and 15% sequentially to $7.1 billion in the third quarter of fiscal 2025. The same business unit also accounted for 76% of the company's total third quarter revenue of $9.3 billion, which some may argue is a concentration. It's a high dependence on that unit. Well, that's it, the company is there's a boom going on, and the company has something to deliver in that regard. So you can make an argument against it. You can also make an argument in support of that. So the surge was fueled by record demand from the data center end of the market, where high capacity and low power DRAM are essential to run complex workloads. The AI boom has been central to this momentum. Obviously, high performance servers running large language models require massive amounts of DRAM, and Micron's portfolio of high capacity modules and power efficient low power DRAMs has positioned it as a key supplier. The company's technology transitions, such as 1 gamma DRAM, are also helping in delivering better performance and power savings, a critical requirement for handling AI workloads. And bullish sentiment has been strong, as you can imagine, with many pointing to upcoming earnings as major catalysts. Some traders are positioning for a breakout, citing the technical setup, improving price and environment, and the potential for a multi-quarter cycle of growth driven by AI. The conversation is also shifting toward whether Micron could see significant gains in the coming months, with comparisons being drawn to the early stages of NVIDIA's explosive AI rally. However, there are also skeptics as well. They also caution that memory remains a cyclical business, and any upside will depend on Micron's ability to sustain momentum while navigating supply, demand imbalances, and much more. So yeah, let's see now what's going on. This is its daily chart. Underlying trend is a bullish one, not super bullish, but bullish. High prices are expected to keep playing out up till at least Monday, the 15th of September. Projections are saying 138.68, 148.31, 154.27. Buying pressure is, yeah, the 10 and 21 day moving averages are in strong trend modes. However, we have a negative first derivative on the 10-day moving average, indicating that it's not it has lost some of the edge it had in terms of momentum. It has lost some of that edge, so indicating that maybe yeah, it could be that, yeah, just it could just simply be that it has lost some of that momentum it had earlier on. It may not be that a reversal is coming. A reversal may come at some point, or a consolidation or a contraction may come at some point. But let's see whether we can see that. Let's see whether it looks like we may have something like that, but we could try and see whether we can minimize this. We can close this and then see whether we can see that price pressure momentum up there. So you can see what the extrapolation is saying up here. Let's see. Yeah. saying, I know it's saying high prices. I think possibly up to, as I mentioned, 15th of 15th of this month, of 15th of September. It could be higher than that as well. It could be higher than that. Okay, so on its we could try and see what the price pressure momentum is indicating. So its market grid is indicating as it pertains to trading range. Let's see. Okay, the trading range for the stock is between 120 and 128. So it's trading right outside of that market grid, indicating also that there's a potential it could pull back, or there's a potential that it could continue to print higher prices, depending on how you want to look at it. On the 4 hour chart, let's see what we have. On the 4 hour chart here, you can see it's right within its trading range. The trading range is between 128 and 134. It's right in there. It's right where it is at 130, was at 130.85. So it's here between the resistance and support zones. It's just neutral in that range, just neutral in that range. So let's see what the price pressure momentums are saying here on the daily chart, on the 4 hour chart rather. Here they are all amplified, nothing negative at all here on the 4 hour chart. So I think strength may remain in place, at least if anything, up till Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday's pre-market session. Yeah, Tuesday the 9th of September. So just have a look and see what you make of Micron stock, and I'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video. Okay, so on a side note, this is stock has traded up to highs of around $138 before. So we can say that if you look over here, this is where this strip holds the moving averages. So 138.61. The moving average, the first value there is 124.92. It's less than 138.61, indicating that there's a less than 50% probability that 138.61 will print. We can validate that. Yeah, it's less than 50%, but it's still something that that can happen. It came printed those sort of levels around about a year ago. Yeah, so even though it's less than 50%, it's also something that can happen as well. So it's the price that can, the probability supports it there. Not less than 50%, but not zero. So once again, have a look and see what you make of Micron stock. And thank you very much for watching this video.